Andrey Rublev is becoming increasingly well known in the world of tennis. At just 25 years of age, the Russian has already established himself as one of the sport's rising stars. He has achieved impressive results at many tournaments since 2020 and has also been a key member of Russia's Davis Cup team. The young Russian has been on a remarkable winning streak in recent years, and his success on the court has been nothing short of incredible. But what is the backstory of Andrey Rublev? Who has helped him? And what has enabled him to go on this most impressive run of imperious victories? To answer that, first let's go back the beginning. Rublev was born on October 20th, 1997, in Moscow, Russia. He started playing tennis at the tender age of just 3, and by the time he was 6, he was already being trained by his father, who was also a tennis coach. Rublev persevered with tennis throughout his childhood, winning several junior competitions before challenging the top-tier players of the men's professional circuit. However, it was during a remarkable winning streak in 2020 that Rublev truly made his mark on the sport. He won an incredible 11 consecutive matches across 3 tournaments, racking up 3 titles along the way. It was a run of form that saw him break into the top 10 of the ATP rankings for the first time and firmly establish himself as a player to watch. The story of Rublev's winning streak began in Hamburg, Germany, where he competed in the Hamburg European Open. It was the first time he had played at the tournament, but he quickly found his rhythm. He won his opening match against the Serbian player Filip Krajinovic in straight sets, before defeating Roberto Bautista Agut in the quarterfinals. In the semifinals, Rublev faced his compatriot, Andrey Kuznetsov. It was a tough match, with both players battling hard for every point, but Rublev's confidence was growing with each passing game, and he eventually emerged victorious, winning 6-3 and 7-5. The final was a tense affair, with Rublev facing the Austrian player Dominic Thiem. Thiem was the top seed and had won the tournament the previous year, so he was a formidable opponent. But Rublev was not intimidated. He played with aggression and precision, taking the first set 7-6. Thiem fought back in the second set, but Rublev kept his composure and managed to break his opponent's serve. He served for the match and, despite some nerves, managed to close out the victory, winning 7-6, 6-4. It was Rublev's first ATP 500 title, and it marked the beginning of an incredible run of form. Next up for Rublev was the ATP Masters 1000 event in Rome, Italy. This was a tournament that had been dominated by Rafael Nadal in recent years, but with Nadal absent, the field was wide open. Rublev took advantage of the opportunity, winning his opening match against Facundo Bagnis in straight sets. In the second round, Rublev faced the Canadian player, Denis Shapovalov. Shapovalov was in good form, having recently reached the semifinals of the US Open. But Rublev was undaunted. He played some of his best tennis of the year, winning in straight sets once again. Rublev's quarterfinal opponent was the Italian player, Matteo Berrettini. Berrettini had reached the US Open semifinals just a few weeks earlier, so he was also in good form. However, Rublev was playing with such confidence that he was able to win in straight sets yet again, setting up a semifinal clash with the Argentine player Diego Schwartzman. Schwartzman had beaten Nadal in the quarterfinals, so he was clearly in good form, but Rublev was on a roll, and he played some breathtaking tennis to win 6-4, 3-6, 7-5. It was another impressive victory for the young Russian, and it set up a final showdown with Novak Djokovic, the world number 1. Rublev's early years in tennis were spent on the junior circuit, which, if traditionally how youngsters build the skills and discipline needed to progress up the professional ranks in later years. His success was nothing short of impressive. He won his first junior title in 2012, and by the end of 2015, he had won 4 Grand Slam junior titles. In 2014, Rublev made his debut on the ATP Tour, playing in the Moscow Open. He lost in the first round, but it was clear that he had potential. Rublev continued to play on the ATP Tour, and in 2017, he won his first ATP title at the Croatia Open. In 2020, Rublev started the year off with a win at the Qatar Open, beating Corentin Moutet in the final. He followed that up with a win at the Adelaide International, where he defeated Felix Auger-Aliassime in the final. Rublev's winning streak continued at the Dubai Tennis Championships, where he defeated Stefanos Tsitsipas in the final. As we mentioned, he then won the Hamburg European Open, beating Tsitsipas again in the final. At the French Open, Rublev made it to the quarterfinals, where he lost to Tsitsipas in a closely contested match. He bounced back quickly, however, winning the St. Petersburg Open and the Vienna Open. Rublev's incredible run of form continued into 2021. He won the Adelaide International again, beating Daniel Evans in the final. He then won the Rotterdam Open, defeating Martin Fucsovics in the final. At the Miami Open, Rublev made it to the quarterfinals, where he lost to Hubert Hurkacz. He quickly bounced back, however, winning the Monte Carlo Masters, beating Tsitsipas in the final. Rublev continued his winning ways at the ATP 500 in Hamburg, beating Ugo Humbert in the final. He then won the Cincinnati Masters, defeating Alexander Zverev in the final. Rublev's incredible run finally came to an end at the US Open, where he lost in the quarterfinals to Zverev. Despite the loss, Rublev's winning streak was nothing short of remarkable. Rublev's success on the court can be attributed to his all-around game. He has a powerful serve, a solid forehand, and a strong backhand. He is also an excellent mover on the court and has a great sense of timing. Rublev's success has also been helped by his mental toughness. He has the ability to stay focused and composed, even in high-pressure situations. He is also an extremely hard worker, putting in long hours of practice to improve his game. Rublev's incredible winning streak has earned him a place among the best players in the world. He is currently ranked number 4 in the ATP rankings, and his rise to the top of the sport shows no signs of slowing down, especially considering that he defeated Holger Rune last weekend to capture his first ATP 1000 title and to win the Monte Carlo Masters. Andrey Rublev's story is one of dedication, hard work, and talent. His success on the court is a testament to the power of perseverance and the importance of believing in oneself. With his remarkable run of form, Rublev has become a role model for young tennis players around the world, and his story is an inspiration to anyone who dreams of becoming a tennis player. Thanks for tuning in to Forehand Frenzy. We hope you enjoyed learning about why Andrey Rublev is poised to challenge for many Grand Slam records, and for more victories in major tournaments against top players. Will he be able to achieve new heights of excellence this year and cement his legacy as one of the greatest players of all time? Only time will tell, but one thing is for sure. The upcoming Grand Slam tournaments are going to be full of excitement and drama, and we can't wait to see what Rublev has in store for us. Make sure to subscribe to Forehand Frenzy for more exciting tennis content, and let us know in the comments who you think will win the next Grand Slam tournament.